The World Poker Tour WPT $5 million passport free roll. We're in it, along with up to 2,000 other participants. Should be a pretty soft field, so my 20 years of experience should shine. Now is my time to win $1 million for free. If you believe, you can achieve. Today is the day. Let's bag and tag, make a big day two. I believe 500 players are in the money. $1,000 min cash with a 1 in 5 chance of all that min cash of winning a 10K main event seat. That'd be sweet. Stay tuned to find out what happens next. We're here at 10 a.m. I know you're always saying, Boski, why don't you reg on time? Well, we kind of have to for this $5 million free roll because the chips are in play. We're here from hand number 1 and a few hands in. There's an early position open to 300. I'm next stacked in middle position with pocket kings. We make it 1,000. Guy to my left thinks about it and flat calls. Everyone folds to the original raiser who puts in the call. 3 ways, no ace dealer. 8-3 deuce, 2 hearts. We don't have a heart. Check, I bet 1,500 and they both call. Is one of them slow playing a set? Probably not pocket aces. The turn brings the jack of hearts. Some flushes are possible. Check, we check, check. Okay, king's probably still good. And a king hits the river. We got top set, but it's the king of hearts. Check, we check. Next guy bets 3K, other guy calls. 4 to a flush, that's not good for us. We fold and we see pocket 10s with a heart on my right, pocket queens with a heart on my left. What a cooler. And we lost the minimum. Off to a good start. These guys are gambling. All in pre. Chop it up. That's what I put them on. Put blinds at 100, 200, 200. We open the king 9 of diamonds in middle position. Small blind flats. Flop comes queen 8 deuce 1 diamond. He checks. We bet 600. He calls. The turn's a 5. He checks. We shut it down. River's an ace. He checks. I think about repping the ace. Think better of it. We check. Small blind shows pocket aces. 3 of a kind good. Nice trap. At 300 big blind, we're in middle position with 20,000 in our stack and queen 9 of hearts. Bottom of our opening range, we make it 800. Xuan Liu, WPT rep, and 2 other players call, button and big blind. 4 ways to a flop of 10, 10, 3, 1 heart, rainbow. Checks to me and I bet small, repping an overpair, maybe a 10. I bet 900. Xuan raises to 2,500. The other 2 Munsons fold. What do you do with queen 9 with a couple backdoor straight and flush draws? My immediate reaction is, why would she raise a 10 on the 10-10-3 rainbow board 4 ways? Therefore, usually I just call here if I have a 10, but I could also raise and rep a 10. And if she calls, we can shove hearts and jacks. I make it 6,500 with queen high. Xuan Liu thinks about it and finds the fold. And we earned a pot. We're up to starting stack, 25 G's. Where'd he go? Oh, there you my man. Glad to see you here. You're in this?
I don't know what my seat is, but I am in it.
You got to find your seat. You got 50 seconds. New album dropped. Cop that album. At 300 big blind, we go ahead and open it up with 10-9 of spades. Middle position. Guy on my left, very nice 13-year Marine veteran. We chatted a long time today about a lot of stuff. He 3-bets me to 2,000. The button, who told me about some of his tight folds in the past, puts in the flat call. and we come along for the ride for 1,200 more. Flop comes Jack 8-4, 1 spade. We check, 3 better checks, and Button bets 2,500. Could call, or we could put on some pressure and raise it up and just run it. I make it 9,000 to go with 10 high. 3 better folds, Button goes into the tank and lays it down and says, pocket queens. I stay stoic, give no response, and drag a nice pot. With a 1,200 big blind, it folds to us on the button. We look down at the hooks, the jiggities, 2,500 to go. Big blind defends off a 30K stack. Flop comes, 10, 10, 3. Sounds familiar. He checks. This time we check it back. Not too much to worry about on this board. Maybe we can induce some bluffs. The turn's a 7. He bets 2,500. No reason to raise here. We put in the call. Our hand looks like ace high. Will he try to bluff us off ace high? The river's a 7. 10, 10, 3, 7, 7. He bets 10,000. What do you do with pocket jacks? Let me know in the comments below. There's 3 ways to play jacks and they're all wrong. We put in the call and we see ace 7 offsuit. Runner, runner, boat. Nice hit. Congratulations. With about a 22,000 chip stack at 1,200 big blind, we're in lay position with the Jack 10 of hearts. We open to 2,500. Player on my left, 13-year Marine vet, puts in the call. We see a flop of Queen 10-4, 1 heart. Could bet, could check call. This time we go for the check, and we call his bet of 2,000. The turn's a queen. Good card for us. Less likely he has a queen in his hand. We check and he bets 4,000. What do? We put in the call. Let's hope for a brick on the river. The river is the ace of clubs. Ace jack gets there. King jack gets there. We still lose to a queen. We check. He tank bets 10,000. What are his bluffs? I can't think of any. Unless he's turning a small pair into a bluff. We eventually fold and he shows us King jack of clubs. Nice hit. We can't play it any better. And we're on break with 14,500. Coming back to 10 bigs.
Oh, hi.
It's Cammy, my favorite ex-Wynn dealer. Participation trophy in the Wynn 0 to 60 challenge. I got a new one coming. I'm gonna need you for it.
2, 3, 4. 1.
With a 2,000 big blind, I've been very patient, not getting out of line at all. Table has been very friendly. Everybody's happy to be here. A lot of recreationals, a lot of guys that know the YouTube channel. And if you're watching this right now, you better fucking hit that subscribe button. We're trying to get to 100,000 subs before I die. Is that too much to ask? I have 12.5K and I look down at ace queen. We shove all in. Friendly guy on my left puts in the call. He's got ace jack, and here's the video. Look. We hold, we double, and we're right back in it. We might be close to being able to fold into the min cash, but we're gonna see what opportunities arise. With a 3K big blind, action folds to be in the low jack. I look down at king, queen of hearts, and 24,000. Fold and don't tell anybody or shove it all in and pray. We choose to shove it all in and pray and everybody folds. We're chipping up. About 100 from the cash, 600 remain. With 525 players left, they're dropping like flies. Big fields, big eliminations. 503 get paid, 1K plus the 1 in 5 pull. I look down at pocket aces. Fold and don't tell anybody. Min raise, fold, limp, jam. I don't do any of those. I make it 16.5 thousand, leaving 8K behind. Action folds around to elderly Caucasian man in the big blind who has a slightly larger stack than mine. He goes deep in the tank and eventually folds pocket nines. I'm happy to take down 7,500 and chip up.
It's a 3 as well. The ace is called up. We are down to 503. You are in the money.
We did it.
We did it. Good job.
But then even in the high stakes, you're gonna get, some rich people that just want to gamble. So it's not just all pros.
Appreciate
Yeah.
Thinking about playing online tournaments.
Yeah. Sign up on ACR, use promo code Boski when you deposit. Download Boski, deposit, 100% deposit bonus, up to $2,000. To be released over time as you play. Gamble responsibly. Do not risk more than you can afford to lose. Pro tip, you can time when your table's gonna break so you don't get stuck by the big blind when your table breaks. That's all I'm gonna say about that. You can figure out the rest for yourself. It's just strategy. I do not realize this until it's too late. Table behind us breaks and I'm in the big blind. I'm in for 10K with 21K behind. Action folds to the small blind. Another nice guy, we're chatting it up all day. He rips it on me with about 70,000 in his stack. And guess what? We have ace, king, and a Kornikova. We're in the money. Let's fucking gamble. There we go. Big hold. Nice. 31, yeah. We flop an ace, we double, and we move to a new table where, as you can see with my Meta Ray-Ban glasses,
Perfect time.
perfect, big blind.
Yeah, you get to see it now instead of Boski.
Double, big double. Oh, hey Katie.
Are you
following me around?
What?
And they were like, oh, it's Years in Chrono. I was like, I've never seen that man in my life. I don't know what this one you took to see.
An imposter.
Team Pro.
An imposter.
Big blind and answer.
Okay. I get put directly in the big blind. Great timing. Another pro tip, you can see when the big blind's about to be on your table and wander around aimlessly to miss the big blind. But if you get caught doing this, you'll get a 1-round penalty and possibly banned if you're a repeat offender. Do not do this, but you should look out for this and call out those that do. A very unique tournament format, a lot of fun, because when we hit, I think 269 players left, the mystery bounty aspect kicks in. They got 100K mystery bounties, 50K, 25Ks, all the way down to $500 for every person you knock out. So that's something to think about. I got 54,000 and I look down at Alan Jackson suited in middle position, 6K big blind, we grip it and rip it. Big blind snaps me off, proudly shows Queen Jack off like he's gonna win. And here's the tape. Alan Jackson.
Alan Jackson.
He does not win, not even a sweat, and we double. We're up to 117,000. Feeling good about this one.
Yeah, it's not uncommon for people to wait to fold it out. So you have the option to fold it immediately?
The blinds have gone up again. Crazy how that happens every 30 minutes. 4,000, 8,000, and I'm in the big blind. Great timing. Action folds to the small blind, who doesn't realize it and puts in 3 5K chips. A legal raise, but they make it 16,000. She has 152,000 in her stack, 153,000. I have 157,000. We have her covered, and we have 20 blinds and ace-9 of hearts. We could call or we could jam. Since we cover her, the mystery bounty equity is in play. I shove, and she does call with pocket fives. Big flip for over 300,000 chips.
Tournament dealers in the turbo with the button in the 7th seat. As long as you have 5 players checked into your table, small blind 100, big blind 100 with a 100 big blind ante, please shuffle up and deal.
The flop comes. Jack, 6, 5, 1 heart. The turn's a 7.
Oh my God. No.
And the river's an 8. The river's an 8. A straight.
Oh my God. No way.
Wow.
So lucky. That's how Boski runs. You don't take a picture, it never happens, buddy.
That's sick. The table goes wild. We got video. We got a WPT reporter documenting it as well. Shout out to the Meta Ray-Bans for making all this live point of view footage possible. We get the mystery bounty and almost the full double. These are the hands you need to win tournaments. Let's stay in the zone.
Nice hand.
Wow.
What can you do, man?
Lucky.
Put the money in and you win.
Yeah. a good one.
Is that your card?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, wait, I didn't lose.
No, you didn't.
Oh, okay. Thought he was busting me. Gotcha. Thank you. Under the gun, a reg who might be strung out opens to 18,000 off a 450K stack. We're in middle position with pocket nines and about 350 in our stack. Good 3-bet, but I choose to flat. Big blind comes along. They are pretty short with about 70,000, so might want to bounty hunt them. Flop comes king, 8, 7, 2 hearts. Action checks to me. I gotta think my nines are good. I bet 28,000. Big blind folds and strung out, puts in the call. What's he got? Pocket jacks, aces, flush draw. The turn's a 7. Probably doesn't have a 7. Could have an 8. Although we block 8, 9, we have the 9 of diamonds and 9 of clubs for the record. He checks, and instead of checking back and kind of capping our range, I think we can continue betting and charge some hands that are worse than ours, or fold out equity from hands like ace, queen, etc. Jack 10, who knows? I bet 65,000 and he thinks and puts in the call. Ready to give up. Jack hits the river. He might have pocket jacks. He tanks and checks. We check back. He shows ace, 8 of hearts, and we scoop a very nice pot. We're up to almost 500,000 in chips. Thank you.
Button's gonna be an 8 when you guys get back.
You're a vlogger?
Just starting.
Oh,
I
nice.
have like 15 subscribers.
Yeah, just got to start somewhere. With blinds at 5,000, 10,000, folds me in the small blind. Big blind is an aspiring vlogger with 22 subscribers. Check him out. He's got 320,000 in his stack. We got about 480. I make it 30,000 to go with the ace of spades, 3 of clubs. He calls. Flop comes ace, king, 4. We bet 26,000. We're gonna do this with our range. We just happen to have an ace this time. He calls. The turn's the jack of hearts. This does complete king jack and queen 10. Double flush draw on board. Think it's close, but we check. And he checks behind. So I'm putting him on a lot of king X at this point. Maybe like a 7, 8 of spades flush draw that wants to see a free river. And the river's the 6 of spades. I contemplate betting for value, trying to target some king X. All of his ace X have better kickers than us. That's a problem. So I check. He thinks about it and bets 75,000. What would you do with ace 3 in this spot? The important question to ask are, what are his bluffs? I really can't think of many. I think his most likely holdings are ace, better kicker, and medium suited connectors that made a flush. So we just fold, chatted up with him, we're friendly. Good luck to him on his vlogging ventures. Show him some love, give him a follow. You might like his content. Seems like a nice enough guy, even though he beat me in that pot. Let's go get some dinner at Earth Cafe. A long day. I've been playing for over 9 hours with no food. But it's time for dinner. Go to Earth Cafe. Get the caprese sandwich, very tasty, along with a pistachio latte. I don't fucking know. It doesn't matter. Much needed meal. Let's come back strong. The mystery bounty aspect puts in some interesting dynamics. For instance, at 12,000 big blind, the big blind's forced all in. So we're probably incentivized to try to ISO. I make it 26,000 under the gun with king queen off a 420,000 stack. Blaze it. Asian male under the gun +2 makes it 78,000 off a 500K stack. Action folds back around to us. Big blinds all in for 12,000. What do you do with king queen off? I put in the discipline fold because although I think he can be wide here to leverage us and ISO the forced all-in bounty range, I just fold. He shows ace king of diamonds, hits a flush. We would have busted if we jammed, which I almost did, but we dodged a bullet and we survive. With a 16,000 big blind, maybe 150 players remain. I make it 35,000 under the gun with pocket eights. Action folds to the big blind who has about 220K in his stack. He puts in the call. Flop comes 10-7 deuce, 2 clubs. He checks, we check. Turns a 9, we're open-ended. He bets 39,000, we call. We do beat some bluffs here. Queen Jack, King Jack. Not too many naked 8Xs, but if we're beat, we still have 8 outs, 10 outs maybe. The river is a queen, and when he shoves all in for 150,000 or whatever, I can't even imagine any bluffs in this range, so we fold, and we lose another pot. 16K big blind, under the gun shoves 78,000. He's desperate, and when it folds to me on the button, we look down at pocket sevens, we grip it and rip it for about 350. Everyone folds, we're up against king 8 of clubs. Big flip, let's get that mystery bounty.
I've got 2 overs. Look at me. Whoa.
Just keep it loaded.
Wow.
I'm reading. Give me that.
I like that one. And that one. Oh, okay. Wow.
Flop comes king club club, and we have 1 out all of a sudden.
Pretty thin here.
We don't get there, we double them up. Feels bad, man. We're at about 240,000 now, but it's okay. Still plenty of time to bag and tag. 3 more levels left in the night. $1 million up top. My man.
Prime winner.
Let's do it. Big FT incoming. Triple up. No shit.
Up to 16 days.
Fuck yeah. Let's go. Strung out, opens to 40,000 at 16,000 big blind in early position. I believe live reg Nick Depaulo, 3 bets to 110,000. He's been on the heater of a lifetime. He had 100,000 a few orbits ago. Now he's got $1 million. Could be 3 betting light here. I'm on the button with pocket kings and 230,000 approximately. Clear jam. We're licking our chops. Strung out folds. Nick Depaulo puts in the call. He's got jacks. We're 80% to win. And here's the video.
Hey, and JJ. Oh, Jack did that.
Good game. Good luck.
Good game, Boski.
Good times. Jack on the flop. No king in sight. And we're out of the free roll. Almost 1,500 entrants. And we got 102nd place for $4,000. But wait. There's more. We get to pull our mystery bounty. I could win $100,000 or $50,000 or $25,000. This would make it all worthwhile. Watch what happens. All right, let's pull the mystery bounty. Reaction says it all. The worst. We pulled a minimum, $500. The good news is we still have a pull at a main event seat, as everyone who cashed, as I mentioned earlier, has a 1 in 5 chance of pulling a main event seat, $10,400 value. And we have video. All right, here we go. 1 in 5 shot in a 10K main seat. Come on, one time.
All right, sir. Feel free to take your draw. Good luck. There's 12 seats.
You're gonna pull mine. I'm gonna pull yours. That's it. Yeah. To the camera. If I pull it, it is a simulation. Bad reaction. GG. And we're out. And we got Munson again, and we're out. In for a free roll, out for $4,500. Bittersweet, felt like this was the one. Maybe we'll get him in the main event. Like, subscribe, comment below. Wish me luck. $10,000 Wynn WPT main event coming up next. Congratulations on your prime deep run, almost 10,000 entrants, and you got
awaiting payout, 20th.
20th place. Congratulations. How much is that for?
40,000.
40 G's. Awesome. Love to hear it. One of the good guys. Link to the fight at the Venetian video, right? There.